Yes, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we will be continuing our Spanish campaign. Yes, sir, we are. And, well, by now the live build has launched and my beta save was transferred to the live build. It gave me a freaking heart attack because I thought I would have lost this save game as well, but hurrah, we did not. So, the war against the USA with my very slow Spanish ships. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sadly the enemy did not want to play with me. So yeah, my convoys are safe. That's what matters. However, seeing some issues here. Let's move 3 light cruisers out towards San Juan. Now, the war is going well on all fronts, essentially. So, let's take a look at the research tree before ending the turn. In 1 month, we'll get the 9-inch Mark IIs. Okay. We have semi-armored cruisers coming up, hull construction 10 months, and hopefully new engine tech before too long. And there we go. The blockade has ceased. And we have another attempt by the Americans to annoy us. Will they actually dare fighting this time? Without my convoy ships? It's a fair fight. And the Americans might be interested in a fair fight. Let's see. Yes, the enemy refuses to fight me. So I'm going to turn my ships to the east and break off. And once more, ladies and gentlemen, the Americans engaged me and the Americans retreated. The United States and the Italians. And the Kiel Canal has been built for Germany. Nice, well done, Germans. Has been built for Germany. So the Russian ships are passing through. Game? Come on, game. No. No, 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 no. Alright, so we have a battle in the Gulf of Mexico. And yeah, it will be an interesting battle for sure. I have no idea what I'm getting into, people. And we have a task force engaging the Russians in the Black Sea. Well, at least I know what I'm up against in the Black Sea. So let's save that for last. Let's do a Oh, look at that! Now I can see. Sure. 11.2-inch guns, 12.3s. They outgun me, and they have more speed than me. They'll probably run away. I'm not having a lot of faith in the USA, that's for sure. But we'll see, we'll see. I have been spotted by something here that is actually closing the distance. In that case, all ships, well, one ship, slow down to combat speed. And let's return fire. The enemy is broadsiding me. Let's prepare to turn. And bring my broadside to bear. Enemy secondaries are shooting me. My secondaries do not have the angle yet. That is like the 3rd salvo of the enemy. Where were you shooting? Oh my god. You could see right from the get-go that was a miss. Alright. We are broadsiding. What is the pen chance that I have is decent enough. So is the enemy's probably. Oof. A very good hit indeed. However, I would like to turn slightly and hopefully get my other 11-inch to bear. That would be kinda nice. Massive hit on the enemy ship, but all in all, it's not really doing a lot. Oof. Ooh. 1,000 damage, her entire aft is gone. But, as I was saying, it really is not mattering too much, all in all. All her guns are still active. She is still a formidable warship. Now this hit was far more interesting. The enemy knocked out my conning tower. As such, I will have some minor issues from now on. A good hit indeed from the enemy. Let's see if I can return the favor. Also, my 5-inch gun has been neutralized. And I got a flooding. I'm going to turn away. One section is flooded, 2 sections are flooded. 2.5. Very dangerous, this. Very dangerous indeed. A very good hit by the enemy vessel. Come on, guns, do your thing. We started off so nicely, but, yeah, should I start retreating? Oh, that was a failure. And we have a rudder damage. That is annoying. Not the end of the world, but annoying. Oh, come on. Another 1k hit. It neutralized 8 crew members. They have a 3.4%. No, I have a 3.4%. They have a 4.5 crew loss. Green training on both ships. And yes, I'm going to pull away, I think. I have done more damage, sure, but the enemy has done better damage. A lot of better damage, I must add. Kilometers. I have a 2.2 chance to hit, so does the enemy. I don't have a rangefinder on this ship. Why not? Rangefinders are really useful. Always get them, people. Always on all your ships. Let's speed this up, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It took me a lot of work, but this stupid battleship died. Very lucky indeed. Right, now let's do something else, shall we? We have one cruiser that goes 17 knots and another class that goes 18 knots, and we have a fairly big Russian fleet to go up against. Let's see what we can do. Enemy is to the northeast. Should I go for a screening order? No, let's just go like this. I would like 14.5 knots, sure. Battleship. .4 knots is fine. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Now, this is one of my other battleships. A battleship with a proper conning tower. Cage masts for the win, people. Cage masts for the win. Let's take a look at her performance, though. Not the quickest to turn around. Gotta keep that in mind when fighting these light cruisers here. Enemy battleship is around there somewhere, okay. That's good, that means I'm not turning into the battleship. It would really suck to do so. They have torpedoes, don't they? Yeah. Battleship, turn. Light cruisers, turn. Concentrate fire on that first ship, please. And try to get it to stop. We have a flooding. And of course, with standard bulkheads. Ooh, another flooding in her stern. And a flash fire. She is done for. Very nice. Next. That was a proper start to the fight. And a loud one. I'm not even gonna try to look. Light cruisers. Let's target the torpedo boats. As the second light cruiser goes down. Target the third one. Come on, light cruisers. There we go. The Adler. Wasn't this a Russian fleet? Adler sounds a bit German. Bogota. And another unknown torpedo boat. Die as well. Very good. Let's turn my ships towards this unknown vessel. Let's go to the outside of the wrecks though. Alright, we are within proper firing range now. We're starting to see the first hits come up. Let's start my torpedoes off. And let's fire some HE rounds into her, shall we? 8 fires. Let's turn the cruisers around. We have something behind us. I do not know what. Probably the torpedo boats. And I kinda lost sight of the location. Oh wait, those are big shells. We might be having the enemy battleship in that direction. Let's slowly turn in that direction. Wow. 6 knots on a turn. Take it slow. Make it happen. Oh, and we are at 18 fires by now. Slowly adding up the damage as a torpedo is destroyed. 20 fires and rising. Light cruisers, let's max out the speed for a bit. Because that heavy cruiser is doing some very nasty damage. Battleship, slow down. Because I want to get a firing angle here. Alright, that's it. Light cruisers, let's smoke up. Yeah, that's good, that's good. And you know what? Fire AP rounds at this range. We set 26 fires. Oof, good penetrating hit there. It's my 9-inch, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Battleship, slow down again to 13 knots. So my light cruisers can take the lead. Oh, finally a flooding. And center forward compartment. At least 4 or 5 compartments are flooding right now. Ay. She is done for. And that means we have a Russian ship, a Russian battleship, some, say, 4 torpedo boats remaining, something like that. Fire high explosive rounds, please. 5 times speed, and let's go. Let's see who our opponent is, the Narva. The Narva is a very nice ship. I like you. Let me give you a hug. Also, light cruisers and battleship secondaries, please fire at the torpedo boats. Thank you. Boom. Problem solved. She wants to drop out of the formation right now. Make the other torpedo boat the leader, but as you can see, the other torpedo boat is far away. And definitely not here. That gives me an advantage. For it means this torpedo boat will remain in position for, well, quite a while. As we score a flooding on the stern and in the forward sections of the Narva. With standard bulkheads, this is very dangerous for her. And I wonder if she will even survive. Yeah, looks like she will fight the flooding. Very nicely done. As Boaty finally starts moving again. That's a bit unfortunate. Boaty, go away. Like that, yeah. Look at that, there they are. Also holding formation now because of her, probably. Or the Narva, they're escorting her. The Narva has torpedoes, so gotta be careful. I cannot just go in. A flooding and a engine went down. Good. 21 fires. And she goes down. Well, we have 2 more torpedo boats, but I do not think I'll catch them. Not with these ships. I'm turning with 3 knots, sir. It's a great emergency stop, I suppose. Look at that, 6.2 million. Poor battleship. Okay. Yeah, let the 2 torpedo boats go. 130 victory points. Yes, please. Against the Russians, this is very valuable. Valuable. Blah. Click to continue. It does mean, though, that this squadron needs to go home to repair. Will take her 3 turns to do so. Let's see, there's 1 light cruiser there. Sebastopol has some torpedo boats. Yeah, I'm going to move these ships here to continue the blockades. Can I muster any other ships? I could, but the USA. There is a USA death stack. A death ball coming in. 2 actually. That are very potent, and I only have a couple of light ships in this sector, so gotta be careful. In fact, I wish I could move the damaged ships out. That would be kind of nice. Finances. Let's build a small dockyard. Look at that. New engine. We have the big guns. Hull construction is nice, and we get cruisers in a single turn as well. Let's get those. I like new cruiser techs. Updating missions. The loading time is long, but it's not the end of the world. Every now and then I play Warhammer, and, well, loading times used to be a lot worse in that game. Used to being the key word. 2 heavy a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. I can't retreat. Oh dear. This is bad. My ships are too slow to retreat. And I'm severely outgunned. I suppose that shows the weakness of having slow ships. Enemy is to the southeast, and yes, there are enemies with damaged engines, but I'm gonna try to outrun them. No guarantee. Probably won't work, but gotta try, man. I gotta try. 16.5 knots for you, and you are running at full speed. Ooh. So yeah, I'll be right back if something happens. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, post-production me here. Nothing happens, so I guess that is a win in some ways. I managed to get my ships out. But let's be honest here. This makes no sense. These are literally the slowest ships in the entire world. How on earth is the AI in the life builds not capable of catching me? This makes no sense. I mean, yeah, it makes no sense. I should have been dead. These ships should have been dead, people. And I managed to get away. The enemy lost 63 crew members. I gained a crew member. She would have been fixed by now. Alright. I have some status issue on one of me warships. Repairing. Building. I do have enough crew members, don't I? 400 in reserve, yeah. Am I missing something here? Am I blind? Repairing ships, normal crews, building. I did get the message about the crew members on one of my battleships. This one. Well, I suppose she is repairing, and due to that I cannot set the crew members? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, we have cruiser tech that came up. Hull construction pretty soon. I'm seeing the word semi-dreadnought. Suddenly I don't care about the rest. Let's hit the end turn though. The Russians lose a couple of transports. The American fleet is just passing the Caribbean. That's fine with me. A small Russian fleet is here. Can we get anything to deal with that? I'm not moving them to the same port. I'm moving them to the ocean. You four. The battleship is returning, and the rest of the Kadits fleet will move towards Odessa, sure. Well, at least these 5. I'm losing money still. I'm building 3 ships. I'm repairing 1 ship. I really would like to have more ships, but I cannot really afford it. And that's annoying. Okay. A war between the Russians and the Chinese. Awesome, the Chinese will join. And we have a meeting in the Mediterranean. That is very good. I would like to see fuel status in this screen of my ships. Am I overlooking them? Crew training, armor, engine, top speed, no. I would like a fuel status here, so I can, in this screen, also decide to retreat based on the fuel of my ships. As we engage the first targets. These are either heavy cruisers or battleships, and I'd say we are facing, I don't know, they're heavy cruisers. Ooh, one of them is badly damaged. That is very useful for me. Let's turn my ships to the side here and prepare to engage them and hopefully kill them. First hit goes to the AI. Well done, AI. Let's see if I can have the other hits from now on. The first shot is blocked. Cruisers, let's swap to HE rounds, please. You know what? Battleship, HE rounds as well. A flooding on the enemy cruiser. That is pretty nasty. Look at that, the first 5 compartments are flooded now. Of course, if they control the flooding, then that will be under control with ease, but let's see. No, she's done for. She is done for. Nice. Going to engage the heavy cruiser and torpedo boat next. And after that, I'm going to turn towards this damaged destroyer / torpedo boat group. And I'm gonna leave the battleships for last, hopefully. As the enemy torpedo boat goes down. A decent enough hit as my light cruisers crash into my battleship. Enemy light cruiser dead ahead. Do you have torpedoes? You do, so let's turn away a bit. And let's not get torpedoed, shall we? Oof. There they go. Another enemy group eliminated. Light cruisers, let's increase to 15.6 knots. Heavy cruisers, 14.5. Let's speed things up. And let's see if we can get another target. Heavy cruisers and battleship, target the Schlava. My light cruisers will go and finish off that light cruiser. As more and more enemy ships are in visual range. In that regard, my battleship is doing some awesome spotting. And yes, I am punishing a battleship here for being too close to a torpedo boat. A torpedo boat that is gone. Ouch! What happened to you there? A heavy cruiser battleship 3-inch. Ouch. Well, that sucks. Still, the enemy escorts are all gone. The last light cruiser just kicked the buckets. And the only question that remains right now is, can I get myself a battleship or two? Or should I retreat? Let's find out. Let's see. Let's turn my ships in. Light cruisers, be careful. Not too close to the battleship, please. That is better. After all, my battleship is the main target of the enemy warships right now. Also, if I fire here, I might be able to punish the Constantine. Let's see. Yeah, she is taking a few hits here and there, if I do this. Heavy cruisers may turn in. Oh, final. What? Didn't expect that to happen. This will be a devastating loss for the Russians. At first, I thought... Well, no, I knew I was gonna win this one, let's be honest here. I did expect to take more damage, though, than I did. Only 1.8k damage, 1.6 of that is to the Balear here, over here, so that's pretty nice. Two engines out on the Schlava. That means she is done for. Nine fires so far. And there come the floods. The enemy armor is saturated and it will be easy to pen even with high explosive rounds now. The stern of the ship is all but gone. Ouch. Another flooding. Will she go down? No, she will not. Pretty nice sustainability, this ship, but yeah, the end is coming. Light cruisers ahead flank. Heavy cruisers ahead as fast as possible. And there we go. The enemy is sinking. 9 Russian ships, including 2 battleships, have been sunk. There we go. And yeah, look at that. And look at this. From one fight straight into the next. However, considering the time, I think, ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be something for another day. So I thank you very much for watching. And while I set up for the next engagement, I will bid you all a very fond farewell.